Hey guys, welcome back to my new video. So today we are going to talk about grammar, like how much we need to study about grammar and its rules so that we can improve our spoken English without getting stuck somewhere in thinking that I wish I would have studied about this, something like that you may think, okay, which I don't want you to think, because you have to improve your spoken English and you don't have to squander your time in thinking I wish I would have studied about this, or I would have gone through that, and today I would be like this or like that. You may start thinking, but I don't want you to think like that, because at the end nothing will be achieved. One thing will be achieved, that is zero. Okay, like laddu, it is called laddu, sweet. Okay, so you will squander your time in thinking like I wish I would have done this, I wish I would have achieved that. Okay, but nothing is going to happen. What you can do is, brother, let me tell you, you have to know about grammar as much as it is important. Okay, this is what you have to do. You don't have to study too many things of grammar, because you will find yourself that you will be stuck there if you will dive into it. What will happen, because there are a lot of exceptions in grammar, and some of the rules that you will study something here, and when you will go there and you will see the same thing will be used in a different way. So what will happen, you will get confused, your mind will be blown. So do you want to these things should happen with you? Of course you don't want it to happen with you, and that is the reason I am telling you, you don't have to think too much. You just have to be focused on improving your spoken English, because your concern is how we can improve our spoken English and how we can be fluent in this language, because we have to be very much capable to articulate our thought. This is what we want, and we want it from our spoken English. So this is the good thing, and this is the good concern that today you brought, and we are going to discuss about the rules of grammar. First of all, you are very much clear, I know you must be aware of it, like tense, modal, okay, and talking about active, passive, talking about parts of speech. Okay, so these are the things you need to go through, because on the journey of it, what will happen, these things will help you to bring fluency in your spoken English. Not anything which is very much deep about it, means I'm talking about, do you know, yeah, the nuance. I am not talking about the nuance of each rule. You don't have to be you don't have to run after the nuance of each rule. You just have to understand how much will matter you, and how much will help you bring fluency. Already I named some of the rules, some of the portions of grammar that you have to go through, and if you will understand about them, if you will go through them, then definitely, brother, you're gonna improve your spoken English. But not by going through only you will improve your spoken English. Effort that has to be added here, that will be done by you. Your effort will matter. You will have to speak, because you want to become a fluent person of this language. So don't you think you will have to speak, and to speak, of course you will have to effort, because your tongue and your mouth should be moving, because you are going to speak a sentence. To speak a sentence, don't you think you will have to move your tongue? Because if the tongue will move, then the sentence will come out of your mouth. This is what has to happen, and this is what you have to keep on doing unless you feel satisfied that this is the fluency, this much fluency I wanted, and for this much fluency I used to practice, something like that. You may be thinking. So this is what will happen if you will practice. Definitely over time you will see that you would have improved your spoken English, because you will be efforting. And to check yourself whether you are progressing or not, what you can do, either you can go and talk to anybody who will be fluent in this language, or you can record yourself and simply you can watch your video. And while watching your video, you may understand where you made a mistake or not, something like that. If you would have made a mistake, then what you can do, simply after pausing the video, you can correct yourself, and then you can move on, you can continue watching remaining portion of the video, and once again you have to keep on doing it. This is what will help you to identify whether you made a mistake or not, and whether you are progressing or not. This is what will help you to identify each thing. And other than this, you have to inculcate one thing, that is, whenever, so first thing, that you need to expose yourself wherever you are going, and you luckily find somebody, okay, and somebody is fluent in this language, somebody is talking in this language in front of you. So what you have to do, you just have to go and involve in that conversation, or in that argument, or whatever is happening out there. You just have to go and be the part of that. You can put your opinion, and you can discuss on your opinion as well as on the opinion that somebody will speak. You can be the part of that, and this is what will help you gain fluency. And because of that, what will happen, if you would have gained confidence and fluency, what will happen, you will be speaking with confidence, you will be confident person. And if you will have confidence, don't you think confidence plays a huge role? And this is what will bring fluency, because you will not be thinking about people's mind. Because what happens is, it has been noticed in learners, they know the rules of grammar, okay, they know how to speak, their knowledge is completely well about grammar's rules. But the problem is, as soon as they are told that you have to speak on any topic in front of people, or you have to speak even one sentence, at that time they are afraid of making mistakes related to rules of grammar or pronunciation or anything, because of the fear that is in their mind is holding them back. And that is why it is leading to zero, that they have not achieved anything. So they need to understand, and they need to replace this fear with confidence, and they should keep on speaking with like fear or with mistakes, whatever they have right now. They do not have to think a lot, they do not have to be worried about it, they just have to keep on speaking. At the end, what will happen, their mind, their tongue, their mouth will be in its place. And one thing, that their mind will be programmed, and whenever they have to speak, their mind, their tongue, and their mouth, each thing will be controlling the situation, each thing will be doing whatever you will expect from your mind, from your mouth, from your tongue. So the same thing will be done, okay. That is the reason I am telling you that you have to effort, you have to speak, and let your mind, tongue, and mouth control everything. And definitely these three things will be controlling each thing as you wanted, and for it you dreamed of. Now you would have achieved when you will apply it. And don't think overnight you will achieve it. Over time, over days, over months, I don't know how long will it take. Of course, if you want to minimize your journey, if you want to minimize your time, then you will have to effort a lot. Suppose you are giving 1 hour, 2 hour, you will have to start giving extra hours. That will define how fast you will learn it, and this is what you need to inculcate. You do not have to feel afraid of it, that I like it may take a lot of time, something like that. So this will not happen. It will happen when you will give a little time. Then what will happen, it will take your time. But if you will identify each thing, for example, you are giving hours and hours, you are monitoring each thing, and you are monitoring your progress, and you are watching you, that where you are making mistake or not. And after that, if luckily you find the mistake, then what you do is simply you correct yourself. So this is what will help you to level up yourself. And of course, over time you will be you would have achieved fluency in your spoken English. This is what you need to understand, and hopefully you will do the same thing as I said with you guys. This is what I wanted to talk about, and of course I have talked. Now definitely I can tell that you would have understood too. And thank you so much for paying attention and watching this video.